In this video, we'll take a look at the first part of decimal arithmetic, which is identifying place value of whole and decimal numbers. So our number system is based on powers of 10. So our technical terms or our vocabulary will be decimal numbers and decimal point. Decimal numbers are used to distinguish the number values that are between whole numbers. For example, the number 4.7 or 4 and 7/10 is between the whole numbers 4 and 5. The decimal point locates the place value of the whole number and indicates the value on the right side of the decimal point. So let's take a look at the table regarding place value on both sides of the decimal point. So if we start at 0 and we're moving to the left, we have the ones place, tens place, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions. So for each of the place values on the this side of the decimal point, we're multiplying by 10. So for whole numbers on the left-hand side, you multiply by 10. Then if we take a look on the right-hand side, numbers beyond the decimal point to the right are talking about fractional values. So if you have 0.1, that's the tenths, and you can also think about that as a fraction, 1/10. Hundredths are the fraction 1/100th, 1/1000th, and 10,000ths, 1/10,000ths. So the fraction equivalent is like dividing by 10 each time. So to get the larger numbers, we multiply by 10. Get the smaller numbers, we divide by 10. You can also think of this as straight horizontally. So it's common practice for a technician to discuss numbers, especially decimal numbers, with high levels of precision. So we'll refer to the place value table to determine the place value examples. So we have the number 0.008, here's our decimal point, 008. We decide on the decimal point, here it is, numbers to the right are divided by 10. That's 1/10th, 1/100th, 1/1000th. So that decimal number would be 8 thousandths. Remember to put the th on the end. Then if we start with a number that's in words and we want to write it out as a value, we start again with the horizontal. We have 9,463, so we don't have any numbers to the right of the decimal point. 9,000 is where we start, so there's the tens, hundreds, or ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So we have 9,000, 4 in the hundreds place, 6 in the tens place, and 3 in the ones place. So that's 9,463. So the first part of practice in decimals is just getting used to writing numbers out in words and numbers that are written in words as decimals. So if we look at an example or a couple of examples in your homework, first example, if we take a look at part A, we want to use the place value table to determine the value of the given number. If the number is given, write the words describing the number. If the words are given, write the number. So if we take a look at part F, 0.045. So we're 3 places to the right. So we are the tenths, hundred, thousandths place. So that would be 45 thousandths. And remember the th on the end, thousandths. Then if you're given words and you want to convert back into a number, we've got, let's see, let's take a look at H, 56 hundredths. So the hundredths place, if we think about our decimal point, we have tenths, hundredths. So 56 hundredths has to end in the hundredths place. So that would be 0.56. Now, if we would have had 56 thousandths, we would have to go one further. We'd have to have Thousandths is the third place. So we want to make sure that the 56 would end 3 places beyond the decimal point. And in that case, we'd have to add a 0 to make sure we get the tenths, hundredths, thousandths place. So this is 56 hundredths or 56 thousandths.